Hello everyone, this is Martin and welcome back to another weekly video review for the trade signals I sent out to you last week from March the 21st to the 25th. And yes, we're going to look at the charts and see how you could have made over 600 pips. And this is what this great video is all about. Now, our winning trades were massive moves, giving you a great opportunity to make money while learning how to trade correctly. You know, I'm getting a lot of emails from members around the world with encouraging messages as they share their winning results and good fortune with me. But there are other traders who are generally doing okay with my free signals, so they tell me, but for them, there's still something missing that prevents them from being truly amazing. What could that be? Well, perhaps take a moment and think about this by looking at yourself for the answer. Know what that is? Okay, well, the important element that's missing is their consistency. As a trader, you need to be consistent in taking entries and managing your trade. You can't hesitate or second guess whether it's a good or bad trade. You can't close your trade before it's potentially hits a profit target. You can't close a trade if it starts going in the opposite direction and you start losing some money. For some traders, you still need to work hard and gain more confidence. First, in the way you approach your trading, having a positive attitude, having the patience to follow a trade for a few days, eliminating doubt that you will fail. Hey, guys, failure is not an option, okay? And not on my watch, at least while I'm giving you the free signals. By the way, this saying right here, failure is not an option, is the Ukrainian soldiers' mantra for making sure that they are not going to lose the war. Okay, everyone, this is me again. My name is Martin here. You can see down below with the red maple leaf, I'm a proud Canadian trader. And guys, I'm the originator for the ABC free Forex signals. I'm glad most of you are receiving them, getting them. And if you're new to this YouTube video or this channel and you want to receive the signals, please send me your email address to mine right here. You can see that mskyj007@gmail.com. And I'll have more on this a little bit later in the video, okay? Now, before we look at the charts and show you my beautiful trade setups for this week, I'm going to get you to look at this really quickly. It's my humble disclaimer, guys. You can pause the video and read more of it if you want. My free signal service is an educational program only. Okay, and I'm trying to teach you how to trade correctly and not give you any specific investment advice. Okay, we're going to take a look at the last week's trade signals for March the 21st to the 25th, guys. Let's take a look. And the very first thing is we had two trades held over from the previous week, guys, all the way from March the 17th. So this is what they were, and this is what happened. First, on the 17th, I sent you a free signal, the buy Euro Japanese yen, guys. This was a huge, massive win for approximately 168 pips. Price did reach our second take profit level, and the euro appreciated from the Japanese yen by 1.29%. Okay, on the same day, March 17th, I sent you the other signal sell, the British pound Australian dollar, guys. This was another huge win. This was a fantastic win for approximately 228 pips, guys. This is what you could have made, okay? And the price did reach the second take profit level and went beyond that. So when you see the plus sign, that means it closed beyond the second take profit target. Same with the first signal I sent out, the buy Euro Japanese yen. Okay, so relative to the British pound, Australian dollar appreciated 1.32%. Okay, so those were the trades held over. Then this recent week, guys, on the Monday, Okay, I sent you, this was March the 21st. I sent you a signal to buy USD Japanese yen. This was a win for approximately 125 pips. It also reached the second take profit target and closed beyond that. Okay. And the relative to the Japanese yen, the USD appreciated 1.06%. And then the next day, that was the Tuesday, March the 22nd, I sent you another signal to buy Australian dollar, Japanese yen, another huge win, guys, approximately 141 pips. Potentially could have made price hit the second take profit target, and relative to the Japanese yen, the Australian dollar appreciated 1.52% on that day. And then the next day, guys, March the 23rd, I sent out the last signal really for the week. Sell the Euro New Zealand. It is currently held open. We did not close it in the past week, guys. It's open, and right now there's no gain yet. Okay, it's almost at break even. Okay, so but on that same day, I did say and suggest buy gold. Okay, so that was a strong suggestion. And I even gave you the price level at which to take a look at to see whether you wanted to get in or not. I did take a position, guys. It's held over, did not close it last week, and is currently winning. Okay, so that's what happened this recent week, guys. Total pips that you could have made was 662 pips right there. Wow, that's a pretty large amount. Okay, and the winning currencies relative to the losing currencies gained 5.19%. Okay, so this is really huge. Now we're up to, in the last 14 weeks since the since October 21st, when I start keeping these stats here, we're approximately 4,299 pips above. Okay, so having gained 4,299 pips, these trades right here up 26.61%, and we're averaging an awesome, an incredible 307 pips per week, guys. So one thing I want to mention is, you notice that normally I only send one trade signal a day, so it's fairly easy to manage, guys. There's no hard work. You just have to open up your computer after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when I send out the signals to you, usually between 6 and 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And you can just place the trade, follow the instructions. I have simple instruction, guys, and away you go, and you're going to be a winning trader. Okay, so it's really as simple as that. And now we're going to take a look at the actual charts just to see what happened, to give you a more detailed rundown. Okay, and with the very first one being the buy Euro Japanese yen. Okay, take a look here at the this trade signal. First of all, I'm going to open up the entry window so you can see where and why we entered. Okay, you can take a look at this line right here. This was a buy Euro Japanese yen, guys, and we got in right here. Let me just get the pointer at 131.44. So at the close of this this white candle, bullish candle, or the open of the next one. Okay, right here. And you can see this is exactly what I saw when I opened up the trade. There's our entry. There's our stop loss at 129.22. Our first take profit target 132.18, second take profit target of 132.76. So guys, when you receive the signal from me, all you have to do is open up your trade, put in your stop loss, and at least your first take profit target, guys. That's all you have to do, is just follow the instructions. Okay, and you can see everything worked out here. The indicators below show that price most likely will continue going higher. Okay, so let's close this, and let's close the entry window. Okay, so let's take a look, see what happened here. So we got in right here, guys. This is corresponds with the entry, just to show you that there's full transparency, guys. And then the next day, it moved up a little bit. You can see here, price moved up just a wee bit. And then the next day there was like a doji. You see this black doji over here. Then the next day, price shot up really, really high. This was a huge volume momentum candle. It not only reached our first take profit target of 32.18, but our second take profit target of 32.76. These orange levels indicate the stop losses that were moved up in my email videos to you. If I feel that the stop losses should be moved to a different level, then I'll let you know. And so it was moved from here to here and then later to here as price went into profit. Okay, so that's the information. A great winning trade. Congrats, guys, if you held on to it, because we had to hold on to this trade over the weekend to the beginning of this past week, so before we saw any results. Okay, so congrats to you who made that happen. Now let's go on to the next one. I sent you, the next one, meaning still being held over from March the 17th. This was the sell British pound Australian dollar trade, guys. Let's just open that up. Okay, so you can see right here, we got in right here at the close of this black bearish candle at 178.40, or the open of the next one, guys. Okay, so I always wait till a candle closes. You can't make any proper decisions, even when it comes to entries, to taking profits. You need to wait for a candle to close. So at 5 o'clock, this is what I saw. And then at some point later on, after 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I sent you the signal. Here's the entry in blue, the two profit targets in green, and the stop loss in red over here. That's what I saw. Okay, so let's close that down. And this is what happened, guys. Take a look. Right over here, we got in at this red line, or red pink line, at the right here after this candle closed. It went down a little bit, went sideways, a little bit of a white doji, a little bit of a black, little bearish candle. So again, it struggled. This pair struggled to keep going down, but finally it did hit our first and second take profit targets, guys. Okay, so another congratulatory to all of you who took the trade, and especially those people who held on to the trade over the weekend, watching 1, 2, 3 candles going kind of sideways without much movement before making its big dramatic downward move. Okay, so, and again, remember, that's the beginning of this video. That's what I talked about, inconsistency, guys. You need to be consistent in the way you approach trading. You've got to have the patience. You've got to have the patience to hold on to trades for a few days and not worry about it. So again, another big winner, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, and now we go to Monday. This is the first trade signal I sent to you at the beginning of this week. This was the buy US Japanese yen, guys. Let's take a look. Here's the entry, the green line right here. Okay, so at the end of that big white bullish candle, and you can see there was no upper shadow or wick there, guys. Okay, so no upper shadow or wick on this candle, meaning that this candle on that day closed up very, very, very strong. Okay, now we're going to look at the chart, see exactly what happened, guys. We got in right there. Okay, and the entry was there. Okay, at the end of that candle, or here. The next day it shot up, guys, and actually hit our first take profit target, our second take profit target. That actually happened right away the next day. So I was pleasantly surprised, guys. This was a rocket ship to the moon that took off immediately. Congrats to all of you who took this trade. Okay, now we're going to look at the the next day, okay, let me just open that up. This was the buy Australian Japanese signal I sent to you guys. Here is the entry. This is what I saw on that day, okay? So remember, I'm taking screenshots of the day that I send you the signal, basically moments or minutes before or after I send you the signal. Now you can see here, guys, here's the entry 90.46, okay. First profit target of 90.91. The next profit target 91.40. Here's our stop loss 89.15. So this is what I saw, guys, and this is the signal candle. Okay, so when you see the green line, this is the signal candle here. Here's the signal right there. Okay, and you can see everything down below looks good to go. And this is what I saw. So price had already started to move higher by quite a number of pips, but I still said take the trade, right? Take the trade, even though it started to move already. Okay, so this is what happened, guys. Take a look, and this is when we got in. The next day it went up, okay, and it hit our first take profit target right there on this next candle, and then finally on the Thursday, the second last day of the trading week, candle went up really far beyond our second take profit target of 91.40. Okay, so another terrific trade, guys. Congrats for taking this trade alongside with me. Now, on that same, okay, then we get to the next day. This is the Euro New Zealand. This is the last trade signal I sent out to you for last week. Okay, here's our entry, guys, just to show you exactly what I saw. So I saw this, right? The green line gives me the signal right here, and the entry is at the end of that candle or the beginning of the next one. So you can see the entry 155.77. The first take profit 157.23, and the second take profit 156.84. Down below, you can see our cycle indicator is pointing down. It's black, so that's good. It's like the price is cycling down, and again, we have big black wide momentum histobars showing that momentum to the downside is increasing, guys. So everything looks good to go, okay? And let me just take this down. And this is what happened. We got in right here, guys. Take a look the next day. A little bit of a white doji, okay? But again, price didn't move much from our entry. Again, the next day, this is the last trading day of the week. You can see right here a little black doji. Again, approximately in the same place where we entered at 157.77 or wherever you entered. Depending on where you are in the world and when you got in, you might have entered a little bit higher, so you probably are in a bit of a small profit right now. But guys, this is what I'm seeing right now, okay? And I've kept the trade open to this coming week. Let's see what happens at the market opening Sunday evening to Monday, okay? And market opens at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. That's the New York time zone on Sunday. So let's see what happens at the beginning of the trading week. And I believe price will still be pushed down lower. So again, this is one pair where we're waiting already 2 candles. We've got to have the patience, guys. This is where your consistency comes from. You've got to have the confidence to hold on to a trade. And remember, all along, we still have a stop loss up here. So nothing to worry about. Okay. Now, on that same day, I gave you a suggestion. Okay. And here it is. It said in that same email, I'm watching gold for a buy consideration. Gold has to break above 1952. It's trading in a sideways channel. So guys, you can see that right here, that basically gold was trading in a sideways channel and it had to break above 1952. Now, I actually took a trade. I was pretty confident and I got in at 1943. So I'm posting up my levels. I got in at 1943, just a little bit below here, the in my email, okay, the message in my email, and my first take profit target 1976, and then the second take profit target 1996. For now, I have my stop up pretty close or not that far from entry at 1914. Okay, so but from here, I think this is kind of a resting candle. I think it's going to make another push higher. Okay, perhaps later. It may even push higher to see if it can break the previous high right over here. Okay, but anyways, that is gold, guys, and I'm pretty happy that most of you guys are following me. Some of you are still doing okay. I mean, that you're telling me you're doing okay, but you have a problem with consistency, and that means that you're having some second doubts, or you're doubting yourself in certain cases, or you don't have the full confidence just yet. But keep plugging away, guys. You're gonna make it. You're gonna become a successful trader. Now, my message, I always have a simple message for everyone. Here's a little bit of simple homework. I've never asked you or anyone to do this, but I think this is a really good idea. Besides just taking my free signals, this is something else that you can do, okay? Take a look at the big picture. On the weekends or anytime, do some simple analysis and find out where some of the currency pairs are going. Like, for example, I'll give you this. The US Japanese yen is likely headed toward a previous 15-year high, okay? So, could this make you a smarter trader if you knew where the US Japanese yen is going? Yes or no? Now, look at the other currency pairs and find out where they're going. You need to zoom out and change your charts to the weekly and monthly time frames. Then draw your support and resistance zones at key levels and see how they compare to where price is right now. So in many cases, you can actually forecast where some currency pairs are going. And like I said, the US Japanese is most likely headed toward a previous 15-year high. Change your chart to the weekly or the monthly and see what you see, and then see if this can help you become a better trader. Okay, now VIP members are getting a separate video lesson on seeing the big picture. The larger time frame charts can help us see the future path of some currency pairs. Okay, so that's what the VIP members are getting. Guys, we're pretty well finished. If you want my free trade signals, send me your email address. There's no obligation. There's no credit card. There's no forms to fill out, guys. Really, it's totally free. Send your email address to mine right here. You can see it, mskyj007@gmail.com. Again, mskyj007@gmail.com. Okay, and when you send me an email asking for my free trade signals, these are the basic free trade signals, guys, then I want you to give me your first name, okay, out of courtesy, and just tell me what country you are living. Okay, so cheers from Canada. Talk to you again in the next video, guys. Click on the like button that's below the video. Okay, click on the like button, guys. I would really appreciate that. It tells me that you enjoy what I'm doing and you're actually learning. Okay, so take care, guys. We'll talk to you again in next week's review video. Bye for now.